At African News 24 television, we join our Christian faithful to celebrate this wonderful season. I'm Mary Adam. Thank you for tuning in on African News 24 TV, where we bring you news and reports from across the world. President Bola Tinubu and state governors used their Christmas messages to call for peace and unity across Nigeria, while the Nigerian Labour Congress struck a contrasting note, warning against unfair taxation and urging workers to resist exploitative fiscal policies. In his Christmas address, President Bola Tinubu renewed his pledge to uphold religious liberty, emphasizing that no Nigerian should ever face persecution or lose their life because of their faith. He portrayed Christmas as a time for deep reflection on Christ's teaching of peace, hope, and compassion, and called on citizens to make tolerance a cornerstone of national unity. Several state governors echoed Tinubu's message, calling for unity among Nigerians regardless of ethnic or religious differences. In sharp contrast, the Nigerian Labour Congress focused its Christmas message on economic justice. NLC President Joe Ajaero criticized what he described as flawed and exploitative tax laws, insisting that fiscal policies must be fair and inclusive. He urged workers to unite against taxation schemes that disproportionately burden ordinary citizens while failing to deliver adequate social services. A devastating fire outbreak occurred at the 22-story Great Nigeria Insurance House on Martin Street, Lagos Island yesterday evening, December 24, 2025. The blaze, which started around 5 p.m., engulfed the building used as a warehouse for clothing materials and corporate offices. Emergency responders, including the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency and the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, were quickly deployed to the scene. According to LASAMA's Permanent Secretary, Olufemi Oke Osoyintolu, the fire originated from an office on the 4th floor and rapidly spread to other parts of the building, reaching the 6th floor. No casualties had been officially recorded, but several traders were feared trapped inside the building. Firefighters were battling the inferno and rescue operations are ongoing. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined and investigations are on the way. The incident has raised concerns about fire safety measures in high-rise buildings in Lagos. The Kano State House of Assembly is in mourning following the sudden death of two lawmakers, Aminu Said Ngongo and Sarki Aliyu Daneji, who representing Ngongo and Kano municipality constituencies respectively. The lawmakers passed away within an hour of each other on Wednesday, December 24, 2025. Ngongo, chairman of the House of Committee on Appropriation, reportedly died at the Assembly complex after a brief illness. Daneji, a senior member and committee leader, died shortly after Ngongo's passing. The causes of the death have not been officially disclosed. The Speaker of the Assembly, Jubril Falgo, condoled with the families of the deceased, describing the loss as irreplaceable, and Governor Abba Yusuf's spokesperson Sanusi Bature confirmed the news. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPC) and 12 other government agencies have failed the latest integrity compliance test conducted by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC), raising fresh concerns about transparency and accountability in public institutions. The ICPC released its 2025 Ethics and Integrity Compliance Scorecard, which assessed 357 ministries, departments, and agencies. The NNPC ranked last, scoring 0 across all 4 key indicators used to measure ethics and compliance. Other agencies flagged include the University of Calabar and the Federal Civil Service Commission, all labeled as high corruption risks institutions. In contrast, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission emerged as the highest rated agency, scoring 91.83, while the Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission scored 38.25, ranking 278th. The Labour Party is facing fresh internal turmoil as its national chairman, Julius Abure, has issued a stern warning to Abia State Governor Alex Oti and other party stakeholders against organizing a parallel convention. Abure stressed that any attempt to hold a separate convention outside the party's constitution would be deemed illegal and unacceptable. He cautioned that such moves could deepen divisions within the party and undermine its credibility ahead of future elections. A few days ago, African News 24 television received complaints about the condition of AKILO Road, particularly an open manhole that had been causing distress for residents and motorists. Our correspondent visited the scene to highlight the issue. Nowadays, after the report, relief has come to road users. In our next story, Edith Lawrence revisits the area to show us the improvements and what the road looks like today.
But on the state of Akilo Road, particularly on the uncovered manhole, we went back there to check how things are, and thankfully it has been attended to and the residents are happy about the new state.
This pothole here has been here for years because it's causing a lot of accidents here. Like the other day, a man broke down here, the man got injured.
The funniest part is that for them putting that road there, that sounds foolish now. That means they don't have any plan to even fix that place.
If these things can be fixed, it will really save life. It will save a lot of things.
And I'm sure that Lagosians would want it fixed, and I'm sure the governor will also fix it definitely.
That was what it used to be, but things have changed and same for how residents and motorists now feel.
Some time ago, it used to cause accidents, so like even me, I won't have accident in that place, so I feel sad. So I'm glad. I appreciate them very well. They do good, very great job. So they now continue doing like this. So we now wish in this country. I appreciate.
And we are saying a very big thank you to the government.
This is coming just after our earlier report on the long-neglected uncovered manhole on Akilo along Agege Oba Road. Following the report, authorities moved in to address the situation, bringing some relief to residents and motorists. Road users said the repair has brought relief, noting that the manhole has caused accidents, traffic disruption, and safety concern for years. Many expressed happiness over the intervention, saying it shows that the government listens.
We are surprised that we call on the government and the government came and fixed it for us. We are so happy because, number one, at times when they have not fixed it, fourthly, we do have a lot of hold up. It makes many vehicles spoil here. Their tires, bike, even our children, we are even scared. If it's raining, we'll be scared for our children. But today, we are so happy to see it being fixed.
The business do, and we receive money. We're very happy, we are grateful. We say thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you very much. Remember blessed.
They also believe the fixed manhole will improve traffic flow, enhance safety at night, and create better opportunities for businesses and daily activities in the area. Residents are now calling for sustained attention to road maintenance to ensure similar hazards are addressed promptly in the future. Edith Lawrence reporting for African News 24 TV.
Welcome to business. Ministries, departments, and agencies of the federal government have faced a staggering funding shortfall of about 15 trillion naira over the past 3 years, raising concerns about the government's ability to deliver essential services and execute development projects. Official budgetary records reveal that the allocation to MDAs consistently fell short of approved estimates. The cumulative gap, estimated at 15 trillion naira, has severely constrained the capacity of agencies to meet their statutory obligations. Critical sectors such as health, education, infrastructure, and social welfare have been particularly affected, with projects either delayed, abandoned, or scaled down. On the foreign scene, 2 police officers have died in an explosion in Moscow, the capital of Russia, when they tried to stop a suspicious person. Russia's investigative committee confirmed the incident via a statement issued on Wednesday. The blast occurred close to the site where a Russian general was killed earlier this week. The committee, which probes major crimes in Russia, said an explosive device was triggered as the officers approached the suspect, who was near their service vehicle. An earlier statement on Telegram said investigators were inspecting the scene and carrying out forensic analysis, including medical and explosive examinations. The area was cordoned off and had a large police presence, according to images broadcast on Russian television, which quoted witnesses describing an explosion that occurred around 1:30 a.m. 2022-30 GMT on Tuesday. And in sports, Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi has expressed confidence in his new leadership role within the national team, insisting that he feels no pressure captaining Nigeria ahead of upcoming international fixtures. Speaking to reporters, Ndidi emphasized that wearing the captain's armband is a responsibility he embraces with pride rather than anxiety. He noted that his focus remains on teamwork and collective success, stressing that leadership in football is about inspiring teammates and maintaining unity on the pitch. Ndidi's rise to captaincy comes at a time when the Super Eagles are preparing for crucial qualifiers and tournaments. His consistency at club level with Leicester City and his experience in international competitions have made him a natural choice for leadership. Welcome to entertainment. Ashoke, the Nigerian Afrobeat sensation, took the stage at Eko Hotels last night, December 24, 2025, as part of Fly Times Fest 2025. The event was a sellout with fans grooving to his hit tracks. The concert, which was part of 4-day Fly Time Fest, featured Ashoke as the headliner on Christmas Eve, alongside other top acts like Olamide, Davido, and Flavor. Ashoke's performance was highly anticipated and fans were not disappointed as he delivered an energetic and vibrant show. Afrobeat superstar David Adeleke, well known as Davido, has announced his decision to formally join the Accord Party ahead of the 2026 governorship election in Osun State. Davido announced this via a post on his X account on Tuesday. The singer's uncle and governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, is seeking a second term in office under the platform of Accord Party. The unavailable Kano stated that he would be in Osogbo, the capital of Osun State, to collect his membership card. That brings us to the end of this hour's news on African News 24 TV. Thank you for staying with us. Remember to follow our social media channels and visit africanews24.ng for continuous updates. We'll return at noon with more news and developments. I'm Mary Adam, wishing you a good morning.